Consumer electronics, especially pertaining to the electronics industry, is a global industry with a net worth of around billions of US dollars. Contemporary society uses all forms of electronic devices, from the simple calculator to the tablets and smartphones we use every day. Chemical engineers have been improving various aspects in the way we live for a century now. They are very versatile people. Wielding a unique set of skills, they are able to enter any industry under any career path, one of which would be electronics. As engineers, they focus and specialize in the mass production of materials. They make processes more sustainable and efficient to allow the product to become high quality and more profitable in the market. Semiconductors, which are found in our electronic devices, are manufactured by chemical engineers. These amazing little chips are what allows gadgets to process various commands and user inputs. These are found in automobiles, medical sensors, cell phones, and even toys.
Chemical engineers are vital in development, playing a role in the advancement of materials and efficiency of manufacturing processes of electronic components. Globally, the outlook in the electronics industry is a positive one. According to Japan Electronics and Information Technology Industries Association, or JETA, there was a 13% growth in terms of economy in this industry from 2014 to 2015. Moreover, there is a forecasted 3% growth this 2016. The high demand in electronic components, equipment, and devices are the reasons behind this continuous growth. With our generation being technology inclined, there is rising demand for electronic products. The global electronics equipment market became one of the largest markets in the world. In 2004, the production of electronics equipment amounted to $26.64 billion and constituted the largest exports from the Philippines, which accounts for almost 70% of all its exports. This industry also made employments for over 376,000 people in 2004. However, the Philippines is still very far from United States, Japan, and China, which are the three largest electronics equipment producers in the world.
Despite all these improvements from other countries, we believe that our country, the Philippines, still has lots of potentials and room for improvement. Inventions like the salt lamp and the e-trike simply shows how we can make amazing breakthroughs and innovations with our current economic status. Now, imagine how it will improve if we invest more to the electronic industries here in our country. This also generates large exports accompanied by significant employment, leading to the rise in the economy of our country. The devices and innovations from this industry will also improve the quality of life of the Filipino people.
Improvements in different sectors of our government lead to a more efficient Philippines. Gadgets that will be able to accommodate process faster than those of today. Systems communications allowing syncing of schedules and other information, thus alleviating congested traffic and increasing productivity. Faster network connection allowing speedy transfer of data and faster internet connection in the country. These benefits are only the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of possibilities in this industry. This industry needs the support of the people and the government in order to attain these benefits. The electronics industry is plagued with different problems such as improper waste disposal, lack of funding in research and development, and a lack of economic regulation regarding these services. The problem in improper waste disposal is due to high cost of proper disposal of product waste. The government can help the electronics industry in this regard by giving tax breaks to companies who properly dispose of their waste, and further research to decrease the cost of waste disposal.
Despite all of these benefits, the electronics industry faces three main problems. First, is improper waste disposal by companies. Second, the lack of funding for research and development or R&D. And last, the problem of a lack of economic regulation when it comes to services. For the first problem, the government can give tax breaks for companies who dispose of their waste properly. Disposing waste properly is very expensive. And when it comes to disposing, and when it comes to companies wanting to make a lot of profit, some companies have to go through shortcuts and methods, and we don't want that. But we want our companies disposing of their waste properly so that the environment doesn't get as damaged as it would be. For the second problem of a lack of funding for research and development, companies have to get a subsidy from governments for them to move forward. Because honestly, research and development is a high-risk investment for companies, and it is especially harmful for those who do not receive immediate returns, since R&D is something that takes time and takes a lot of years for companies to develop. On another perspective, it's also important for the government to endorse future chemical engineers, for example, by providing a lot more budget to DOST scholars, so that in the future, we are able to create more engineers that can develop a lot and that can help in research and development for these companies. And lastly, the problem for lack of economic regulation regarding services. This is very evident in the recent years when people clamor for example, internet speeds. And I think the government can help by implementing and making sure that companies give services that they provide and that they promise to give. And with all of these problems solved, or probably problems addressed by the government, the electronics industry can help move forward for tomorrow.
Electronics today for our future tomorrow.